On July 14, 2022, American President Joe Biden and Israel current Prime Minister Yair Lapid signed an agreement called the Jerusalem Declaration. Is this agreement an important aspect regarding the end times biblical prophecies? Are we going to witness the rise of the leopard beast in Daniel chapter 7 verses 6? Are we nearing towards the end times tribulation period? Greetings brothers and sisters, knowledge is power here. US President Joe Biden is set to visit Israel and the Middle East nations from July 13th to 16th. So the first land-off is to visit Israel and then Palestine. Joe Biden, the United States President, is set to meet the Israel authorities and have signed an agreement called the Jerusalem Declaration. And some of the key aspects of this declaration is to propose for a two-state solution, which is dividing the Temple Mount Jerusalem and splitting the land between the Israel and Palestine. Joe Biden affirms his long-standing and constant support for a two-state solution and for advancing towards a reality in which Israelis and Palestinians can enjoy equal measures of security, freedom and prosperity in Jerusalem. So currently there is no agreement signed between Israel and Palestine for a two-state solution, but there is a mutual understanding for a two-state solution between Israel and Palestine. And also the current Prime Minister of Israel, Yair Lapid, is fully committed to engage in a two-state solution. And with Israel set to conduct their Prime Minister election on November of this year, Biden reaffirms his administration will soon make a move to a reality for a two-state solution. So an agreement for a two-state solution is near. So when it happens, construction of the third Jewish temple is imminent. So the next one specified in the Jerusalem Declaration Agreement is the United States affirms the commitment to work towards with other partners to comfort Iran aggressions and destabilizing activities, whether advanced directly or through proxies and terrorist organizations such as Hezbollah, Hamas and Palestine Islamic Jihad. Currently, Iran is enriching its uranium to a very dangerous level, which can able to create many nuclear bombs. And Iran is threatening to attack the West, Israel, Saudi Arabia and the Middle East nations. And Iran wants to establish themselves as a caliphate nation. Bible also mentions about Iran and its role in the end times. Bible says, before the rise of the Antichrist, there will be three beasts. It is mentioned in Daniel chapter 7. And currently we are witnessing the second beast, the bear, which is Russia, is taking over its lost ribs and is set to devour much flesh. And then we got the third beast, the final beast before the Antichrist beast kingdom, who is called as the leopard. The leopard animal symbolizes Iran. One of the national animal symbol of Iran is a leopard. And Daniel chapter 7 verses 6, the rise of the leopard beast is explained in detail in Daniel chapter 8, which is the famous battle between the ram versus the goat, and the rise of the little horn, which the Bible calls him as a despicable person who is called as Antichrist, son of perdition. So the rise of the leopard, which is Iran, is an important key timeline for end times biblical prophecies. Look at what Antichrist beast empire looks like in Revelation chapter 13 verses 2. This is what the Bible says. Now the beast which I saw was like a leopard. His feet were like the feet of a bear, and his mouth like a mouth of a lion. So the Antichrist beast empire is a fully composite with a leopard, and only a part of his kingdom as bear and part of his kingdom is lion. So in the future, if God's willing, we will discuss about the third beast who is called as the leopard, which had on its back 4 wings of a bird, and the beast also had 4 heads, and dominion was given to it. Daniel chapter 7 verses 6. And if God's willing, we will also discuss about Daniel 7:6, the leopard beast, which is Iran, and how the leopard beast is going to rise, which is explained in Daniel chapter 8. So this Jerusalem declaration is affirming for a two-state solution and formation of a military alliance to counter Iran, which is called as the Leopard. So hopefully in the future, if God's willing, we will discuss about Daniel chapter 7 verses 6 and Daniel 8, the rise and fall of Iran. Alright brothers and sisters, take care, see you soon. Jesus Christ is coming soon. Maranatha.